aura and the attitude and the presence that these men have. But I think Idris Elba would be an insanely good James Bond. I don't know why he doesn't want to take the role, but apparently he doesn't want to take the role.
Authentic to ancient Greece, and this is what that looks like. And then we got this, and I was like, okay, they're pushing the boundaries a little bit. This looks pretty fucking stupid. But I could see how it's cool. I could see how it's like, you know, conveys an idea. You kind of get who this guy is, right, in a way. Then I saw the rest of the cast, and I was like, okay, we're not exactly going for historical accuracy here, it seems, but, you know, of course, this is because people think that mythology is fantasy and you can do whatever you want, right? And then we got this guy, and I was like, okay, guys, you just ruined every argument that I had for why the costuming wasn't bad in the first place, because a lot of people are going to...
It's like giant knights. Like, what are we doing with, like, giants in knight armor? What is that?
Argue that, like, Bronze Age Mycenaean armor is too bulky and it'll look silly on screen. But the one thing that's really cool about it is that it's bright and colorful and there's lots of gold and jewels and colors in it and stuff. And then they stripped away all of the fucking cool things about Bronze Age armor, and they just gave them just the bulky, shitty looking part. And you have this monstrous chimera of armor. Makes no fucking sense to me whatsoever, but I'll still go and watch the movie. And then I found out that Elliot Page is being cast to play Achilles. And I was asking myself, why would Nolan think that this is a good idea at all? How in the world does this person portray Achilles? Because that's what an actor is supposed to do. The actor is supposed to portray the character. And then I heard that Christopher Nolan was using only Emily Wilson's translation as the source for his film. I don't know who Elliot Page is. I've never seen anything that they've been in. But of all...
The last thing I think I saw her in was Juno. And it was a good film when I was a kid. I don't know how it is now, though.
Christopher Nolan just confirmed that Lupita Nyong'o here, this actress here, she is going to be your Helen of Troy in the big 2026. Now, if you guys don't remember, this was Helen of Troy in 2004's Troy movie. Now, the reason why a lot of people have a problem with Lupita here playing Helen of Troy is because historically, this is what Helen of Troy looks like when Helen of Troy is described in all of literature up till 2026, apparently. In fact, I'm pretty sure that Christopher Nolan was kicking and screaming when he was forced to cast Lupita here as your new Helen of Troy. But the reason why Christopher Nolan had to do this is because of DEI and woke culture. You see, woke Hollywood has forced these directors, these creators, into allocating major roles for...
Wait. AI, lead or significant supporting actors from underrepresented racial or ethnic groups. This may include African American, East Asian, Hispanic, Indigenous people, Middle... Really? They're forcing them to do this now? This is insane. This is why I think Hollywood will crumble. And I think they already are. And I think streamer culture, content creator culture is going to be on a huge rise. And people are going to watch like independent stuff versus Hollywood stuff, is because they're doing this stuff and they're trying to shove it down people's throats that don't want to eat it.
For DEI purposes, if you want to be nominated for an Oscar, here it is right here. This is on the Academy Awards website. You have to allocate a lead or significant supporting role to an underrepresented racial or ethnic group. And that's why they turned Helen of Troy from this into this. And also, Christopher Nolan just confirmed.
What is the South Park thing? Put a girl in it and make it gay. That right, Loads. Good Lord, this is insane.
Everyone's a historical accuracy fuckface right now. My Twitter is pissing me off, bro. I love the trailer, man. I really do. It got me hyped. No, did not get me as hype as the Dune 3 trailer. I will get that out of the way early.
I'm looking forward to Dune 3. Chat, y'all gonna watch that one?
But like I've been saying, it's the Odyssey, man. It's Christopher Nolan adapting the second or third biggest piece of literature ever. I think Jorge Ben Hoytema is just going dummy with complaining about the accents is just...
Accents doesn't matter to me. It's even if it is a fictitious story, just like Snow White and these other things, there's still some historical validity that I think needs to hold true to the story. And chat, put a one in the chat if you agree. Because I believe if you get too far away from that story, you just push away fans. And the people that are really into these things are going to be ones that want a little bit of accuracy to what the story is. But here's Christopher Nolan talking about it.
I feel a real responsibility to try and get as much on screen for the audience as possible.
Christopher Nolan is one of the great directors of our time. Oppenheimer, Dunkirk, Interstellar, and next, The Odyssey.
I mean, it was the hardest movie I've ever done, by far. I mean, not even close.
I feel
He feels a real responsibility. He's trying to win an Oscar. He's trying to win something. Somebody said, Troy 2004, The Odyssey 2026. I just don't get why you want to do a story like this. Like why? But I get it. You know, if he's in the confines of Hollywood, then it's just gonna have to be what it is.
King Xerxes offers his respect, Mum. All he asks is that Sparta kneels a simple bow and your people will be spared.
Don't call me ma'am.
My apologies, miss. Xerxes is generous. He only wants your loyalty. Surely even a delicate thing like yourself can understand that.
Oh my God.
I said don't fucking misgender me!
Ma'am, calm down. No need to get emotional.
Oh my God.
It is so!
Oh my God. It's too good, bro. It's too good. What is this AI video? Breaking news. First trailer.
The enemy is too strong! Send for Achilles! Achilles! The Emperor needs you now!
Oh my God. Oh my God. They cannot. Here's some of the historically accurate characters. Helen, Athena, Clem, I can't even say that name. I'm just like, bro, we're all over the place with this stuff. All over the place with this stuff. But Hollywood really is just a nobody's, at least for me, the only way I'm going to watch this movie is if it's on, you know, Amazon Prime or Paramount Plus later on. There's no way I'm going to watch this. I had a little bit of an inkling where I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll go see this movie. Maybe I'll go see it. But now, definitely not. The only movie I'm looking forward to is Dune 3. Chat, is there a movie you guys are looking forward to? Like, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. This is wild. How they think this is like, okay. How they think this is, yeah, this is cool, man. Why not? I think these movies are just gonna go woke and go broke. It's the only explanation I have for it.
Look, I don't give a damn if you are Christopher Nolan or Christopher Columbus. This right here is a no.
Yeah.
That, we're not doing that again. We voted that out of office. Okay? This nonsense here, Chris.
So stupid.
Look, I have loved just about your entire body of work.
Yeah, me too.
The Prestige, Conception.
Prestige was okay.
Batman.
Yeah, I loved all of Batman. So
Exceptional work.
Yeah.
This right here,
Trash.
The Odyssey, whatever this is.
Brace yourself.
Crap.
No.
Dog.
No. Nay.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. Like a lot of people are feeling the exact same way. Somebody said Elliot Page is on
Okay, Brad's armor isn't. Who thought this was a good idea?
Yeah, wasn't Brad Pitt like 200 and something pounds for this movie? Like he got pretty buff for the film. And now it's like she's a 5 foot 105 pound woman, and that's what we're supposed to believe is Achilles. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. I'm ready for movies to just be like they were. Like, I'm ready for movies in chat. Put a 1 in chat if you agree. I'm ready for movies to just be really offensive. I'm ready for that. That's why I'm ready for the new Scary Movie to come out, because I want to laugh and be offended. Call me a weirdo, but I'm sick of everybody pandering to everybody's feelings. I get so tired of it. I talked about this in a previous episode, but like, go back and watch like Blazing Saddles. It is some of the most offensive material you'll see. So many name-calling, a lot of racism between every race. But then there's guys like old comedians like Don Rickles. Hilarious. You've never seen him. He clowns every sort of kind of race. Every sort of kind of race. And I will say, it seems like we're kind of getting back to this point. I watched the roast of Kevin Hart, and it was a lot of it was very offensive, and it was funny because I believe it's funnier if there's some validity to it. If there's a shred of truth in it, it's almost funnier to me, in my opinion. Put a 1 in the chat. There's a little bit of, like, making fun of my forehead is funny because I have a big forehead. You know what I mean? Like, that's funny to me. So, a lot of the stuff they were clowning Kevin Hart for was real. It was funny. And they were saying words like retarded. And I was like, oh, they're saying that. I didn't know they were saying that word. Like, I thought that was banned. I thought Hollywood was not, they were all against that. We're saying it now. It's like, okay, I'm cool with that. And I think we're finally inkling back to an area like that, at least socially amongst the people. Maybe not in low Hollywood. These movies are so good garbage. But I think we need to get back to the point where we're letting the people dictate on what they want to see instead of them telling us what we want to see. Like, the gaslighting from the Hollywood elites in these big studios is astounding to me. They're telling, no, you want to see Elliot Page's Achilles. You want to see Elliot Page's. I know he's supposed to be a 6'2", 225-pound soldier, like one of the most prolific soldiers in history, or I guess mythology, history, whatever. And it's going to be a 5'1", 105-pound transgender woman or transgender man. What? How is this even a thing? How is that even a thing? Like, what are we talking about, dude? Such a waste. Such an absolute waste that we're doing this. Like, why? Why? Oh my God! Somebody said Elliot Page in the new John Wick. A tragic and painful ride. Elliot Page is so weak it hurts to And I'm sure Elliot Page is getting a bag, for this. She's probably getting a fat bag. It just doesn't make sense. It's like a pregnant woman on welfare. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, why they're trying to do that so hard. It's annoying. Because the Odyssey would be a great movie, but they woke so hard that it's going to be unwatchable. There's going to be so many things that you're looking for in the lore that you just won't find. Stories like Troy, stories like the dog wasn't, the stuff they were wearing maybe wasn't the exact right way to do it, or maybe the accents kind of weren't there. But overall, it's pretty bad. Now, people don't even care about getting dadgum close. They're like, whatever, just make it however you want to make it. It is what it is. Why are we doing this? It's just annoying. Because I'm ready to watch a movie that's, even if it is mythology, I'm ready to watch a movie that's kind of historically accurate. At least somewhat. We can't even get that. Can't even get close to that. Alright, here we go. Let's get into some other weird roasters. Alright, we got Kamala Harris admitting something. What does she got?
Say, look, this is a moment where there are no bad ideas. No bad idea brains.
No bad ideas. Coming from you, that's rich.
Brainstorm is what I'd like to call it. And in that no bad ideas brainstorm, we talk about what we need to do and think about doing around the Electoral College.
Why does she always sound like
that? We talk about the idea of Supreme Court reform, which includes expanding the Supreme Court. We invite a conversation about multi-members districts. We talk about, that if we win the Senate, which we should and we will, then the Senate Judiciary Committee should have rules that they put in place so when these people come before as nominees to the Supreme Court and lie, that they are held to account and consequences.
She sounds like a crappy pastor of a really small church. Like the finger pointing and the it's like First Church of the Nazarene, Pastor Harris.
Consequence. Not just that somebody goes on cable news and says they lie, but that there are
They lie, they're ignorant.
rules in place to actually penalize people for lying to the Senate Judiciary Committee.
A lot of penals you know about here, huh, Camel?
That we agree that it is right to have ethics rules for Supreme Court justices. And let's put those in place. Let's talk about statehood for Puerto Rico and D.C. These are the things I think that we've got to do. We've got to neutralize these red states from cheating.
Okay, all right. Rigged elections, you got to be dumber than a bag of dildos. Stupid. This is insane to me. Just shut up. We got to You just want to neutralize Republicans. That's what it is. That's what it is. You know, that's what it is. The left is so much more violent than they like to play. They like to think they're all innocent and stuff, but they're so violent, and they don't even admit it. They won't say I'm violent, but they know inside. All right, female pilot got triggered.
Why don't you agree? You're a pilot? Okay, well, you're not as good as the guy sitting next to you.
Which I will use if you continue to meddle in my affairs.
There's a reason they never put two women in the cockpit. You understand? Because if that happened, if you showed up to work with a woman, look, I'm fucking around. I'm happy to use the pilot for you.
Threatening the cohesion of the other
You're a pilot for your children. What are you talking about? You talking about Papa? Oh, it's Sky.
All right, you have to have young kids to know what the fuck is
You got your license. You're a pilot for your family. Oh, yeah, well, I can tell that from this conversation. No, you're the head of the family. Ready for anything. You work? Both of you work?
I'm an aerospace. Jeez.
Fuck yeah. I'm an aerospace machinist for my family. Together. You didn't like that one? You're like, oh, she's a nurse. Saves lives. When do nurses do that? But mostly just fucking let people die. It's Nurses Week? In where? Here? So what does that mean? All together. Okay, well, I got it. Persevere. Yeah, there's also Pride Month and Black History Month. Doesn't change my fucking schedule.
Okay, overall not bad. I hadn't seen that. Become the man every woman wants.
Women are attracted to men that don't need them. Like, don't really care if they're good or not. And it's not like he's treating her like shit, but now she likes him up.
She looks like one of the Titans on Attack on Titan. Why your mouth so big?
I'm not talking about that kind of guy. I'm talking about when, like, as
She's got the long size that can fit balls and all.
guy is in a room, ready to hospital, but like, and that is the hottest in every girl. And the reason why is because you can tell that she's very secure in her energy. Like, he doesn't need someone to feel good in that moment. Like, he doesn't need attention from a girl. He's kind of just like,
It's like this woman just discovered self-confidence, you know?
Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Forge the way.
y'all enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's good to have you guys out there. Until next time.
Brace yourselves.
For the ones that stuck around and the real ones, I want to see Orange Odyssey for today's episode. Orange Odyssey. I don't know about you guys. One of my favorite movies growing up was Fight Club with Brad Pitt, and I was obsessed with all the movies he had ever done. So I remember in college, I went and downloaded, like illegally, of course. Hopefully the movie studios don't come after me, but I downloaded a lot of the movies he had been in, and one of them was, I think it was called Cool World with Brad Pitt. Maybe it was. Absolutely terrible, horrible movie. One of the worst. Brad Pitt already, he's not the best actor. He's a better like supporting actor. I mean, just to give you an insight here, 4.9 on IMDb, 4% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is garbage. And he has to act amongst a bunch of just CGI characters, and he just does not do a good job. And so after that, I was like, maybe I shouldn't see every movie he's in. I only watch the greats. You know, Fight Club. There's another really good one he's in. Troy, another really good one. But needless to say, I won't be going to see the Odyssey. I think it's going to be garbage. It's just going to be woke garbage. Seeing Achilles run out. 110 pounds. Throwing against the Giants and behemoths. It's going to be ridiculous. I'll see you guys later, please.
Talking circles. Talking. You talking circles on my bedroom floor. Tracing old fights on the closet door. You say we're fine, put your keys in your hand. Tell a different plan. If you're gonna leave, then say my name. Look me in the eyes. Don't look away. If you're gonna cut this loose,
There you are. We started without you. I trust you with you.
don't stand here and try to stop the rain.
Brace yourselves. Stand together.
Jackets have
Shall return. Persevere.
There's no hiding behind this mask. I recognize you. Come to your senses. What will stop this war? We are not your enemy.
Brace yourselves.
irritate, confusion, and steady.
Neon skies above the city glow. Your shadow dancing in the undertow. Every second pulling me closer now. Like a spark I never learned to doubt. And I don't see a reason when you look my way.
Trust the word of the deceiver Choco?
I just want to stay. Take me where you
Alright, unleash the cannons.
I'm yours.
Alright, unleash the cannons.
sweet, too strong. You hum my lyrics to every song. You steal my hoodies, all these tiny silent truths. I keep the last slice just for you. Scoop to the cold side of the bed for you. Learn every shortcut to get home to you. Every little thing I do it just for you. You hate the movies, but love the trailers. You take plans like tiny sailors. You say you're fine when your day's going sideways. I rode the storm behind your face. I say my best jokes just for you. Bite back my control, can listen to you. Cancel my plans when you need me to. Every little thing I do it just for you.
Forcing them to mine.
been searching for a love like this. Something real, something I can't resist. Ella, you smile, the sky turns gold. Like a story I was meant to hold. No more lonely, no more almost. You're the reason I believe the most. Tomorrow goes too fast. I just want this night to last. So take my heart, it's all for you. No no changes. Coming close. I will let the rhythm guide me through the chaos in my mind. Maybe somewhere in the motion, I will leave this pain behind. In the middle of the noise, I can't hear what I feel. Everything becomes a moment that will never live again. Hope appears for just a second, but it slips beyond my reach. Like a dream that's left suspended on a road too far to see. Through the chaos of the night, something wakes inside my heart. Some strange force that keeps us moving, even when we fall apart. Maybe everything has meaning. Maybe someday this will end. But your memory right now won't allow my mind to let the rhythm start to heal us. Let it bring us back again. Every step reveals a pathway where I wish that you had been. Time keeps slowly moving forward. Still I stand here in the dark. But a piece of this moment will forever leave its mark. You showed up like a late June storm. Warm rain on a tired day. I held on to every word. Didn't see it fade to gray. You're a beautiful illusion. So close, but I can't get through. I was dancing in a daydream, turning every blur to you. I kept reaching in the dark for something never there. Beautiful illusion is disappearing in the air. You were scenes I stitched together from the corners of my mind. Little pieces breaking skin. Keep it quiet. You're dangerous. You taste like the city. Love, yeah. I got you wrapped up in my head. I don't know where you end and where I begin. You're dangerous. You took away the faith in us. Every time I thought I was out, you pulled me in. I think we should start again. My vision's getting blurry. It never should have happened. You look so worried. You can take me back and we can keep it quiet. We keep it quiet. You're dangerous. You taste like the city. Love, yeah. I got you wrapped up in my head. I don't know where you end and where I begin. dangerous.
The realm of the dead.
It's dangerous. Face down beside your keys. You talk about next summer like it's something we can keep. A plane cuts through the quiet. You ask where it's gonna land. I say anywhere sounds perfect. If we go there hand in hand. Under the starry sky, we're tiny, but we're trying. You say don't let this pass by, so I hold on, keep you near me. So under the starry sky, the whole world feels like it's shrinking. If this is all we get of time, I wanna spend with you, just blinking at the stars.
The dead hunger.
Searching will be the moment we break the realm of the dead. Shadows still lace in the dark, and I hear you calling my name, and I see you holding my heart, 'cause you held me like water, slipping my fingers. I feel you still in my bones, like all the ghosts of my mothers. Your shape lingers, but only the dead feel at home. But only the dead feel at home.
On this episode of Tweaker Geographic, running on pure ankle and zero shame, this Brazilian specimen spots the camera and immediately shifts into performance mode. The footwork is illegal. The confidence is historic. He holds eye contact, delivers the routine, then vanishes into the street like it never happened. Field researchers have filed no further questions. On this episode, of Global Streetographic, we observe the charcoal phoenix, a rare specimen who wildlife forensics confirm was seasoned, grilled, and somehow still walking. He embarks on Earth to greet the motorists that in his eyes are steel-backed rhinos migrating through the asphalt plains. He performs push-ups to befriend the steel-backed rhinos, a technique anthropologists call the concrete mating display, and finishes with a hip thrust that destroyed a civilization researchers still can't locate. On this episode, of Tweaker Geographic, in a rare display of improvised aviation behavior, we observe Unk positioned low to the ground in a rigid planking stance, as if preparing for takeoff from an unseen runway, a small fan strapped to his back, whirring like a makeshift engine. His eyes are wide and alert, scanning the horizon with urgency, while his jaw moves continuously and his tongue flicks out as he mutters rapid, fragmented flight checks under his breath, fully immersed in the role of pilot, holding his form with intense focus as though awaiting clearance from an invisible control tower, the tension building as he remains perfectly braced, convinced that liftoff is imminent. On this episode of Tweaker Geographic, what is that? A tweaker attempts to climb higher on the wing of the plane as if the window seat wasn't enough. Researchers believe this behavior is a tweaker's first flight into civilization, a daunting task. Before long, local authorities are on scene, scaring the Tweagle back to the ground. On this episode of Tweaker
On today's episode of Streetwalker Geographic, here we witness the woke tweaker, a creature of the urban jungle, navigating the perilous terrain of a crosswalk. Leaning forward ever so slightly, he takes delicate measured steps, like a drunken ballerina trying to avoid the grasp of gravity itself. Each step, a silent battle against the lean of death. A force that seems to drag him toward an inevitable collapse. With a grace only achieved through years of practice, he spins and wobbles in circles, possibly chasing the elusive concept of balance, or perhaps just trying to figure out which direction the wind is blowing.
up.